Today, I'm going to show you how to do the mean, median, mode, and range. And we're going to do a very quick, short video just to give you the basics of what those terms are actually about. So let's say, for example, you were given a set of numbers. Take, for instance, the numbers 100, 20, 60, 80, 20. And you were asked to find the mean. Well, the mean is simply what we call the arithmetic average, or some people would say arithmetic average, arithmetic, because you do basic arithmetic. What you do is add up all the numbers and then you divide by the quantity, meaning how many numbers you have. Amount of numbers. Okay, so if I ask you to find the mean on this, which is what your teacher may do if those were your grades, your teacher may add up all the numbers, which would be 100 plus 20 plus 60 plus 80 plus 20, and then would divide by the amount of numbers that you have there. And the amount of numbers you have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we would get 280 divided by 5, which would give us 5 goes into 28 5 times with 3 left over, and 5 goes into 36 times. So it would give you an average of 56. And that's how you would find the mean. Now, if we decided to take that same set of numbers and instead of using the mean, use the median is simply the middle number, or the middle, when in order. So for the median, we would go least to greatest or greatest to least. Least to greatest, that's what I mean, or greatest to least. Least smallest to biggest, or biggest to smallest, either way. So the smallest number here is 20. So we would do 20, and the next smallest number is again 20. And then we have a 60, and an 80, and a 100. And one way to do this, to find the middle, is just to cross out on each end. So we cross out the end number and the end number, and then we go in again and cross out the end and the next and the next. And in this case, we're left with 60 in the middle for the median. So in this case, the median is 60. Each of these measures are used specifically for different things, but the objective of today's lesson is just to learn the basics of what they mean and the basic way to do them. Now, if it turned out that you had 6 numbers or any even number of numbers instead of 5, you would get 2 in the middle, and then you would have to add them and divide by 2. Okay, the mode is simply the one that shows up the most. And in this case, we know that 20 is the mode because we have two 20s, more than any other number. And now the range is simply when we do the largest minus the smallest. So the range would be equal to the largest number in your data set minus, or take away, the smallest. In this case, the largest number is 100. And if we take away the smallest number, which is 20, we will get 80 for our range. And basically, that's the basics of what the mean, median, mode, and range are. Mean, let's go over it one more time, and then the mean is the arithmetic average when we add up all the numbers and divide by the quantity or the amount of numbers. So we added these 5 numbers together and divided by 5, and we got 280 divided by 5, which is 56. Then we found the median. The median is the middle number when in order from least to greatest or greatest to least. So we went the smallest and the next, the next biggest, and it turns out that 60 was in the middle. The mode, we said, is the number that shows up the most times. 20, as we can see, showed up more times than the other numbers, so therefore 20 is the mode. The range is the largest minus the smallest, 100 minus 20, which is 80. And that's all there is.